Hi everyone. I don't know about you, but I can't believe it's already Friday. Where has this week gone? It's absolutely zoomed by. I hope you all have a lovely weekend, but before that, we've got some more learning to do first today. Hopefully you'll have a lovely day. Okay, so in our maths lesson today, we are learning to subtract. So we're moving on from addition into subtraction today. And today we're subtracting without crossing 10. And our steps to success are: I can count objects accurately, I can recognise the numerals to 20, I can subtract using my resources, I can record as a number sentence, and I can use number bonds to help me subtract. Just like we've been doing with our addition, we're using number bonds and subtraction today. So our fast four then. Make sure you've got a piece of paper and a pencil ready. Remember, if you need to, you can pause between each question. And let's start. So question 1, 1 less than this number is what? Question 2, count backwards from this number to this number. You can say it out loud and write it down. Number 3, how do you spell the number? This number here. And number 4, what number is missing in this part whole model? Okay, let's go through the answers. So 1 less than this number is, well, first we need to work out what this pneumicon is showing. And I hope you didn't get tricked by the fact it's a slightly different colour to our pneumicon in school, because remember, it's not about the colour really, it's about how many holes there are. So this pneumicon shows 8. Now, is 8 the answer to the question? No, it is not, because this shows 8, but the question is 1 less than this number. So 1 less than 8 is 7. Okay, number 2, count backwards from 16 to 12. So we need to start with number 16. And when we count backwards, the numbers have to get smaller each time. So 16, 15, 14, 13, 12. Hopefully you remember to stop there and didn't get carried away. Okay. So number 3, how do you spell the number 14? It is F-O-U-R-T-E-E-N. And number 4, what number is missing? I can see 7 is the whole number and a part is 2. So the other part must be 5. Okay, well done, you got those right. Let's move on to Stevie's big question. So true or false? Stevie says, when you subtract, you start with the whole number and take away a part. Is that true or false? Pause here if you need to have a think. Okay, that is most definitely true. We always start with the whole number or the biggest number when we subtract. So here, 10 is the whole number. 10 take away 4 equals, so what's this missing part? 6. 10 take away 4 equals 6. And we have some new vocabulary, well, not new vocabulary, but different to what we have had for the last few days as we're moving on to subtraction. So here are all the words that mean minus or subtract or take away, as well as our symbol for subtraction. Can you show me our take away or subtract symbol? Good. And that means to take away an amount from another to calculate the difference. And equals means equal to or the same as, and total means the whole number or amount. So we've still got our part whole model here because we still use part whole models with subtraction. We just use them a little bit differently. So when we subtract, we start with the whole and then we take away a part. So whole take away part equals part and missing part, or the other part. So something a little bit more simple, a bit more familiar to begin with our subtraction today. So we are starting with some snowflakes. It's been a cold night, snow has fallen and landed on the ground, and it's just happened to land in these 10 frames. So we have 18 snowflakes, and if we take away 2, so 2 snowflakes melted, how many are we going to have left? Now, if I'm taking away, does that mean that I need to put more snowflakes onto the 10 frame? No, we need to move them, don't we? Move them away. So take away 2, 1, 2. And how many snowflakes are left? Well, I know there's 10 in here and 6 in here, so there must be 16 snowflakes left. So 18 take away 2 equals 16. Okay, let's try another one. So this time we have 15 snowflakes and we are taking away 4. So can you have a go? What do you think 15 take away 4 will be? Pause here to have a try. Okay, so if I'm taking away 4, I need to move 4 away. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now I can see I have 11 left. So 15 take away 4 equals 11. Well done if that's what you worked out too. Now this time we're going to do things a little bit differently. So we have some snowflakes and I'm going to take some of them away and I want you to record what I have shown as a number sentence, okay? So have a little look. What number are we starting with? What's the whole number? And watch what happens. So pause here to have a go at writing this down as a number sentence. So I'm just going to move these back to where they were in the beginning so we can go through it together. Okay, so we started with 19 snowflakes first. So I'm going to write 19. That's the whole number of snowflakes. Then I took away 5. 19, take away 5. And then how many snowflakes are there now? Now there are 14 snowflakes. So hopefully your number sentence looks like this. 19 take away 5 equals 4. Okay, so time for you to have a go at these questions. Now there is more to come, so don't turn off after this. If you just pause here and you can use counters or objects in the house or drawings to work out these subtractions. Okay, so pause here and then come back in a minute. Okay, now we have a word problem. The children built 13 snowmen. Can you see them? There must have been lots of snow. 2 snowmen melted overnight. How many snowmen are there now? So what are we trying to work out? We know there are 13 snowmen to begin with. 2 snowmen melted. Does that mean that we are adding 2 more? No, that's right. We are taking 2 away. And this time I'm going to show my subtraction by crossing out 2. I could cross any of them out, but if I cross them out at the edge of the picture, it will make it probably easier to make sure that I don't accidentally count them. So I'm going to cross out these 2 here. Okay, so we started with 13 snowmen. The children got 13 snowmen. 2 melted. Here are the 2 that melted. How many snowmen are there now? Can you count them and see? That's right, there are 11 snowmen now. So as a number sentence, what would we write? Pause here to have a go at writing it down. So hopefully your number sentence look like this. 13 take away 2 equals 11. Did you get that? Good. So another question here, similar to the last question. So there's one more set of problems and questions after this, so don't go anywhere, but pause here to complete question number 2 and then come back. Okay, so this is where using our number bonds really comes into play with subtraction today. So if we focus on this subtraction first, because this is probably easier for you guys because we've done it before. So we're working out 7 take away 2. So in my part whole model, I've written 7 is the whole number. We take away 2, so one of the parts is 2, and that leaves 7 take away 2 equals 5. And remember, if you don't just know that or can work it out just then really quickly, remember you can still work these questions out using resources or drawing pictures, just like the last few questions that we've practiced, okay? So 7 take away 2 equals 5, we know that. Now, let's look over here. We've got 3 parts in this part whole model, and this time we're working out 17 take away 2. So I've got my whole number, 17, and I know I'm taking away 2 or taking away 2 ones. So that's one of my parts. Now I need to break down the number 17 into 10s and 1s. So I know that in 17, there is 1 10. So I'm going to write that part in here. Okay, so there's 1 10 and 7 1s. Now we've just worked out that 7 take away 2 equals 5. So if we're now working out 7 1s split into 2 parts, we know one of the parts is 2 because that's how many we're taking away, and the other part is 5. Okay, so I know that 10 and 5, or 1 10 and 5 1s equals 15. So 17 take away 2 equals 15. And now if I look and compare, I can see that 7 take away 2 equals 5 and 17 take away 2 equals 15. And we can see that the 1s are the same. So let's try another one. Okay, so this time to begin with, working out 9 take away 4. So can you pause here to work out 9 take away 4 and have a go at drawing it as a part whole model as well. Okay, so as we know with subtraction, we always start with the whole number. So 9 must be the whole number. It goes here. And we're taking away 4. So one of the parts is 4. So if we take 4 away from 9, then what we have left is 5. So 9 take away 4 equals 5. I hope you got that too. And then now that we know 9 take away 4 equals 5, you might have already been able to work out what you think 19 take away 4 will be. Let's just have a look and see if you're right. So 19 take away 4, what is the whole number? That's right, it's 19. And then we know that the part we are taking away is 4. So now all that's left to do to help us work this out in an easier, quicker way is break 19 up into 10s and 1s. So how many 10s are there in 19? That's right, 1 10. So we can draw that and write that in the part whole model. And then how many 1s? 9 1s, yes. Now we've already taken 4 1s away from 9 1s. And if we check over here, we know that 9 ones take away 4 ones equals 5. So the other part is 5. And then just like last time, we know that we are taking 4 away from 19. So that just leaves us with 10 and 5, or 1 10 and 5 ones. And that equals 15. And again, we can see that 9 take away 4 equals 5, and 19 take away 4 equals 15. So again, those ones are the same. Well done if you already noticed that before we even worked it out. Okay, so now we've done that, we should be able to answer these questions quite easily. So let's go through them together. If 6 take away 2 equals 4, then 16 take away what equals 14? That's right, 16 take away 2 equals 14, because the ones are the same. 6 ones take away 2 ones is 4. 6 ones take away 2 ones is 4. 10 is on top. So if 7 take away 4 equals 3, then 17 take away what equals 13? I think it must be 17 take away 4 equals 13. And finally, try this one on your own. So if 9 take away 6 equals 3, then 19 take away 6 equals 13. Great. Okay, so time for your challenge now. So we're completing these subtraction number sentences. Okay, when you're done, remember to send your work into year1@thepalmeracademy.com. Well done, it was a tricky one today. Have a good day.